Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. He just fought on the UFC card a couple nights ago, and he put on a show, and I think this guy has some real star power to him, and I think a lot of UFC fans, or MMA fans in general, would agree with me when I say that. He was really impressive. Don't let the look fool you either. He might look like one of the Weasley twins if he just got really into MMA and dyed his hair blonde, but no, you guys. And this guy's very well could be legit and very well, or he is legit, but he very well could be a real force at 155. But he fought Luigi Vendramini, and Vendramini, I'm just gonna call him Luigi because I don't know if I'm mispronouncing his last name, but he kind of tested Paddy's chin. He kind of exposed some holes in Paddy's game. He kind of exposed the fact that hands-down style that Paddy's used a long time in the Cage Warriors promotion with little head movement is not going to really work in the UFC, especially against the higher tier talents in this 155 division. So it's not going to be that effective here at 155. So Luigi did kind of expose that, but we also saw that Paddy can kind of overcome that adversity. It wasn't a crazy amount of adversity, but Paddy got rocked by a shot. But we saw that Paddy can overcome that, and he's a good striker. But back to just my thoughts overall on Paddy. He's very creative in his takedowns and throws. He's a strong grappler, and he's very crafty on the ground. I mean, crafty just in general when it comes to grappling. On the feet even. At Cage Warriors 90, I think, he won by a flying triangle. It was a flying triangle armbar. It was really impressive because we haven't really seen his takedown defense. I don't know how strong his takedown defense is, but just from looking at that, Paddy didn't even look to try to stop that takedown. He transitioned right away into a flying triangle, and I mean he got that arm that was in the triangle cranked up with it and got that triangle armbar victory there. He's pretty impressive. He seems to always find that triangle choke. His scrambles also are really, really good. Just from watching a couple of his fights on the regional and Cage Warriors UK whatever scene, he looks like his scrambles are very impressive, and he's just a strong grappler. Something that you don't see a lot from guys in the UK, at least very famous guys from the UK. People are kind of comparing him to Darren Till, and I think it's a great comparison. They're both from Liverpool, I think. I'm not super knowledgeable on the UK or whatever, but they're both from Liverpool, I believe. They sound alike, but also I think the star power Paddy has is very, very similar to Darren Till's, and I'm really hoping for Paddy's sake that he doesn't get thrown into the deep end at 155. I'm hoping the UFC really builds him because I know the UFC is going to be tempted to give him a big name next or a guy who's on the brink of that top 15 next, and I don't think Paddy's ready for that. I really don't, especially looking at what he did, or at least the holes that were exposed in his game by Luigi a couple nights ago. I'm mainly referencing the way he fought with little head movement and the hands down. But, I mean, he's not bad. If he gets these fights to the ground in the UFC, I think he's going to be a real force to be reckoned with in that, at least that, I would say the top 25 of that 155 division. He used that ground and pound really effectively, too, to find submissions, to find those submissions because his ground and pound's good. It's real crafty. He's crafty everywhere. I mean, and if you give him the back on the ground, you probably got like a 90% chance of getting a rear naked choke. The guy's good. His striking isn't bad either. At that last fight, his left high kicks were landing. They were finding the target. They seemed, I don't want to say slow, but it seemed like he was almost not chambering them because it wasn't like side kicks, but almost chambering them. Almost kind of like question mark kicks. The way he kind of held them out there before fully throwing them. They're quick though. I've seen him before in the Cage Warriors promotion. He throws those out pretty quick. If he wants to, and it didn't seem like he was really trying to throw them out super quick there. But they were definitely landing. Those left high kicks were definitely landing. They were finding the target. The guy's good. On the feet, you can't underestimate the guy on the feet. what he did to Luigi in that last fight. He just overwhelmed him with strikes and, ended up getting that knockout, which was super, super impressive. I was really impressed by that. But also his striking is just good. He stopped the fight via cut from his elbows on the feet, not even on the ground, on the feet. He's just a good striker. I think he's going to be underestimated on the feet. He's definitely a better grappler than he is striker. Don't get me wrong, but I think his striking is better than what people are going to be thinking. At least looking back at some of his previous fights, you look back at this fight, you're gonna see on SureDog KO punches. So you're gonna be like, oh well, this guy's a pretty good striker. But then you look down, a lot of submissions. He's got 7 submissions and 6 KO TKOs. So actually, I mean, I don't know, but you could tell the guy's a better grappler than he is striker. He's just overwhelming on the ground. If I looked at the top 15 right now, I'd have to pull it up. But I don't know if he would. I don't think right now he would be able to stack up with the top of the division. But give him like a couple years, I think he could. Depending on how he develops, if he can really come into his own, and if he can. I don't know. We didn't see enough of his takedowns in that last fight. To be completely fair, but I'm gonna pull up the lightweight rankings right now. I'll go from the top 15 or around there. I think yeah. No, I don't think he really has a chance with any of these guys right now. Yeah, I really don't. I can't really think. A next fight for him that could be a good fight for him. It's hard to say. A guy kind of like that Nasserat guy. He's facing Dan Hooker next, so maybe not for obvious reasons. I mean, Clay Guida just fought against Mark Dicassi. Those both guys could be interesting matchups for him, especially Mark Dicassi with his takedowns. We could see how Paddy would deal with him. I'm just trying to kind of match make here. Carmel Worthy, maybe. That's actually an interesting fight. I'm kind of thinking. I don't know. He just beat. Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think. Maybe a guy like Sean Soriano. Did he get? No. Yeah, maybe a guy like Sean Soriano. That could be a good fight for him. He's not like crazy good compared to the upper echelon of this division, but I really want Paddy Pimblett to take his time climbing this division. But let me know you guys' thoughts on just on the lightweight division in general, but more so on Paddy Pimblett. This is just kind of a freestyle little conversation. I didn't get any notes ready or anything, but I don't know. I didn't get super prepared. I didn't write a script or anything. I just kind of wanted to go on a little rant about Paddy Pimblett because I'm excited for this guy. This guy's future. Yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Yeah, until next time, man. Oh, actually, this was bad. Who was the guy that knocked out Roosevelt Roberts last? You guys gotta tell me in the comments. I'm gonna throw him up on screen actually. Who is that? Because I think that's the fight. He might be that's the next fight. That's the next fight for Paddy Pimblett. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think as these fights just kind of come to my head. But that's going to do it. I should have really scripted this so I could have written these things down. But you know what? We move. We move. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Until next time, man. Stay safe. Keep grinding. Hope the UFC content is somewhat entertaining. Hope the MMA content is somewhat entertaining. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video, man. Peace.